what will get you job is those UX mature case study where you are solving problems, real problems to the business and for the users, and testing the solution of it and then building the solution. What problem statement to choose? Let's just understand what UX designers job role is, or what kind of project we as a UX designer get. So we get a problem statement which is mostly business backward, which is to
Okay.
improve some metrics on our side. Let's say let's take an example of Swiggy. Let's say you are working at Swiggy. So a product manager will come to you and tell you
Okay.
there is this flow. Let's say there is checkout flow. User is adding a product to his cart, but there are drop-offs. User are not buying the product for certain reason. So I want you to improve that flow, improve the experience of that flow, so that the number of drop-off reduces.
Okay.
Okay, that this is a kind of problem statement that is given to us.
Okay.
So the intention is always to improve something which is related to business by improving the experience for the user. So in this example we are working at Swiggy. So Swiggy is an app. Then the product manager coming to us with a flow and business metric to improve. What is a flow over here? It's a checkout flow. Now in an app there would be multiple flows that happening. Okay, checkout flow, product search flow, add to cart flow. So there are multiple flows that's happening. So we are focusing only to improve experience of one specific flow, which is in
Okay.
our example it's checkout flow. Okay. And while we improve that, we want to also improve the business metric, which is to
Okay.
reducing drop off. So Shivam, to answer your question, you need to have these three things in your problem statement.
Right.
Okay, one is an app which you are picking. Second is a flow in that specific app, because user problem can be at to an entire app. Okay, but and obviously we want to be at a stage where we are solving problems for all the flows, but for now there are always timeline that is given to you. Okay, so you have to pick a specific flow in an app and work on that flow, and while you do that you have to make sure you are improving business metric as well. Would be kindly difficult for you to understand what is business metric, which is which is even a right business metric to improve, to target at. All of those things are slightly difficult to understand, but more or less these three things is what you need in your problem statement.
What kind of project will get you a job in UX graphic designing?
Typically you want to have a project in your case study which is UX mature case problem statement, like improving some business metric, why also improving some user experience, finding what are the problems that's there in the current flow, understanding what problem you are solving, then building the solution, testing the solution, then actually building it. Such kind of case study will help you get a job in UX mature company. UX mature company means which value design. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't show the freelancing work that you have done, because eventually that is also a work. Okay, you should have that, but probably you can show your UI skills to that, your visual skills to that. Yeah?
Right, sir. Okay.
So
Understood.
you keep that, but but what will get you job is those UX mature case study where you are solving problems, real problems to the business and for the users, and testing the solution of it and then building the solution. So what makes a portfolio a good UX mature portfolio? Let's talk about that. So what recruiters are looking out in junior UX designer or entry level UX designer is their capability to learn. Okay, they clearly know that we do not have that experience. Okay, we do not have experience. They know this project is mock project. What we want to show from this mock project is our potential to learn. ठीक है, our potential or the proof of work that we are continuously upskilling, we are learning from our mistake and we are improvising on those mistakes, because as you work in real company, no one is perfect, no UX designer is perfect. All of us are experimenting, learning from each other, learning from our mistakes. ठीक है, and they want such UX designers who understand, who can take feedback, who can do work, take feedback, understand they are doing wrong somewhere. There are they have shortcoming and improvising on those shortcomings. So in your case study there should be a proof of work somewhere. ठीक है. Third thing they want to see is, are you someone who is comfortable with iterating? Because when we work in a real company, a project from start to end we are continuously iterating, not just in our solution, but we are iterating left, right, center. We take feedback, we draw inferences from that feedback, we understand whether that feedback will help us, will help this project or not. Then we validate that feedback and we work on that feedback. So we are continuously iterating. So they want a designer who can do this, who can take feedback, iterate. Okay? And all of these three things which I spoke till now is done by decision making skill. Okay? What decision you took in your project, that needs to show out clearly. What decision you took that impact the user experience, that needs to show out very clearly. Okay, thinking about all the edge cases, error cases, empty states, that is an end-to-end flow. Okay, that is one part of an end-to-end flow. For example, let's say this screen itself, now that Varun doesn't have any DP to it, so how will it show compared to Raja who has a display picture to it? How will that show compared to Prajot who has his video on? How will that show? How will that tile show? What happens? Yeah, what happens if someone start their video on? How will that transition happen?
Got it.
Okay, let's say you as a UX designer just want to build this specific tile. Just this tile is what you want to design and build. There are multiple scenarios that will be occur on these tiles. Okay, like I said, one without the display picture, one with display picture, one where his video is on, one where the video is on but the video internet is lacking. How will that? How will you show that? How will you pass that feedback to the other participants that this particular person's feedback is lacking? Video is lacking.
Got it.
Okay, so that is an end-to-end flow. All right.
Got it.
So whenever you are building a solution, your solution should be thought end-to-end and should be considered all the scenarios, edge cases, error cases. Now I understand it is very difficult for a junior designer to think about all of the scenarios, but even if you think and you portray that you are someone who can think this way, that can help you stand out from other UX designers.
Got it.
Okay, and obviously a good UI skills is also required. Now by UI I do not just mean Figma skill, you being good at Figma. That is another part, that you being good at Figma, you are comfortable using Figma as a tool to design your solution. That's another part, but you also have to build a good solution, okay, which looks visually good also, and which function also proper, which is accessible also, and it's scalable also. Your solution should be scalable. Now let's just consider this tile. We are 5 of us. What will happen if 10 people join? How many people can this screen accommodate? How many tiles can this screen accommodate? This is also needs to be thought. What happen if the maximum limit is passed? Let's say maximum only 10 tiles can be seen over here. What happens if there are more than 10 people on this call and the video is on? How will you, what will you do in that scenario? Okay, so that this is an UI what I spoke to you right now. So all of these things need to be considered, and if you have this in your portfolio, it's very, chances of you getting a job is very high. If we pick a specific flow, we can think and to that message is passed to a recruiter that these guys are someone who can think end to end. And if we pick a very broader statement where there are multiple flows, multiple things happening, we are building multiple features out, we cannot portray our potential ki I am someone who can think end to end, because what will you show? There is an entire app that you are building in your mock project. There's an entire app you are building. It's failing to showcase your potential about how deep can you think, how deep can you think, how vast can you think. If you can portray that to a recruiter that you can think deep, you can think vast, and you can take critical decision, you can iterate on your design, you can take feedback, you can test your solution, you can build your solution, and you can make your solution scalable, chances of you getting that is a good UX mature portfolio. That is a good UX mature case study, having all of this, and obviously showing this in a much simpler and scalable manner to the recruiter. That's a different skill set, that's a different conversation. How do we show this in a much simpler and scalable manner to the recruiter? But having all of this in your portfolio in a case study is a good UX mature case study, and this will get you a job in good UX company which respect design.